Kurunji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurunji Education Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurunjischoolnkl.in.
In this session, we are going to discuss another IUPAC nomenclature of coordination compounds. So see here, nomenclature of complexes containing complex cationic and complex anionic species. Actually, my dear students, in my previous session, I clearly explained individual complexes compound such as cationic complexes compound and anionic complexes compound. Individually, how to give the naming already clearly explained in my previous session. But in this session, in case of any one of the coordination compound contains both complexes, it's nothing but cationic complexes as well as anionic complexes, how to give the naming in IUPAC nomenclature. So in this session we are going to discuss the most important nomenclature of complexes compounds such as the combination of the cationic and anionic species. Cationic and anionic species. These are the most important part in the nomenclature. Because of why it's most important in nomenclature, here complexes such as cationic species are there, also anionic species are there. So both of them is there here. How to give the naming of both the complexes are present in the coordination compound, what rules and regulations should be followed, the entire information now we are going to discuss. Now see here, nomenclature of complexes containing complexes such as cationic and anionic species. Now see here, the coordination compound containing complexes, cations and anions are also quite common. Actually, in some of the coordination compounds, my dear students, the combination of the cationic complexes or anionic complexes are quite common. There is no any difference. There is no any special compound. Most of the coordination compound, they can existed the combinations of the cationic and anionic species. That's why this such kind of the compound, it is not a special compound. Already frequently coming in the coordination compound. It's a common quite, okay ma, quite common. Now see here, such coordination compounds are named by writing the name of the complex cation. First the ipo cation anion species are present in the given coordination compound. The first priority goes to the cation, aprama followed by the name of the complex anion. These are the most important point. If in case of the coordination compounds containing two different type of the species, what are the two different type of the species? Cationic species, also anionic species. The first priority goes to the cationic species, after followed by the name of the anionic. So as a here compulsory every student to identify which species is belongings to cationic category and which species is belongings to anion category. Already I clearly explained in my previous session. In any square bracket has positive charge, net charge, positive net charge, such kind of the square bracket are commonly known as cationic species, and if square bracket contains negative charge, that is the anion. So in case of the nomenclature of the both of them contain cationic species or anionic species, the first priority goes to, according to the UPSC rules and regulation, first one is the cationic and followed by the complex anion. It's clear, Nana? These are the introduction part. Now see here some examples. Important examples is belonging to the category of the complexes containing cationic and anionic species. So now here see, two complexes are there. CrNH3 and COCN6. Two different type of the complexes species are there in this compound. Now how to give the name? Generally the first priority goes to the cationic. So this compound name is Sinana hexaamine. Sinana hexaamine chromium 3. This one is the first. Hexaamine chromium 3 aprama hexacyanocobaltate 3. Hexacyanocobaltate 3. So first priority goes to cation and second priority goes to anion. Already clearly explained. In case of whenever you will write IUPAC name of anion, after central metal atom with addition of added to the suffix word ate. So here cobaltate means it's a anionic species. So in the last central metal atom additions with ate suffix word. So this compound name is CrNH36 COCN6. Compound name is hexaamine chromium 3 hexacyanocobaltate 3. So here two species are there. Cationic species are there, also anionic species are there. The first priority goes to the cationic species and followed by the anionic species. Clear, ma? Next, one more example. Sinana, second example here. PTCl2, NH3 taken 4 and PTCl4. Here two square brackets are there. It means one square brackets are belonging to cationic species, one more square brackets are belonging to anionic species. Now this compound name first priority goes to cationic species. Now tetraamine dichloroplatinum 4. This one tetraamine dichloroplatinum 4. Here see, my dear students, two ligands are there. One is the amine, one more is the chloro. So that's why how many amines groups are there here? 4 groups. According to alphabetical order rules and regulation, here if the two different type of the ligands are present in the given complex compound, the first priority goes to based on the alphabetical order. So now here tetraamine, A is the first letter in English language. So tetraamine dichloroplatinum 4. Dichloroplatinum 4. Aprama here tetrachloroplatinate 2. Because of the second square bracket is the anion species, first square bracket is the cationic species. It's clear, Nana? So that is the most important point. Whenever the compound containing complex cationic or anionic, the first priority goes to the cationic and second priority goes to the anionic. In case of the anionic, the last after central metal atom, it should be added the ate word. And okay, third example, see Nana here. Third example, see COCl2 NH3 taken 4 and CrCN6. COCl2 NH3 taken 4 and CrCN6. This compound name is tetraamine dichlorocobalt 3. The first one, tetraamine dichlorocobalt 3, and here hexacyano-chromate 3. Hexacyano-chromate 3. The entire compound name is Sinana tetraamine dichlorocobalt 3 hexacyano-chromate 2. Hexacyano-chromate 2. Okay, Nana? So this is the third example. And in case of fourth example, see here two square bracket is there. One square bracket is belonging to cationic species, one more square bracket is the anionic species. Now here see tetrapyridine, because of PY stands for pyridine. So tetrapyridine platinum 2, tetrapyridine platinum 2, then tetrachloroplatinate 2, tetrachloroplatinate 2. So in the first square bracket, it is a cationic, and second square bracket is a anionic. According to IUPAC rules and regulation, the first priority goes to cationic. So that's why tetrapyridine platinum 2 and tetrachloroplatinate 2. The platinate means if the anion last, 8 word is coming. Next, fifth example. Last and final, fifth example. CONH36 and CdCl5. CONH36 and CdCl5. Now in this compound name is hexaamine cobalt 3. See here, 6 hexaamine cobalt 3 and pentachlorocadmate 2. Pentachloro. How many chlorines are there right now here? 5 chlorines are there. So that's why pentachloro and cadmium. So cadmiate to the. So this compound name is, my dear students, hexaamine cobalt 3 pentachlorocadmiate 2. So these 5 examples are is the category of the combinations of cationic and anionic species in a given coordination compound. So this is the most important, and once again I repeated, my dear student, if any one of the coordination compound contains cationic species and anionic species, the first priority goes to, in the writing time, first species goes to cation followed by the anion. Okay, Nana? These 5 example is the best example from cationic species with anionic species. And second column, nomenclature of bridging polynuclear complexes. Already I clearly explained what is the mononuclear complexes or what is the polynuclear complexes. If the mononuclear complex means the coordination compound contains only one central metal atom, that is called mononuclear complexes. And polynuclear complexes means if more than two central metal atoms are present here, that is the polynuclear complexes. Now we are going to discuss right now nomenclature of the bridging polynuclear complexes. Okay, Nana? See here, the nomenclature of bridging polynuclear complex. Bridging means here central metal atom. What are the central metal atom? They are present in the more than 2 central metal atom. They are arranged in bridging. They are arranged in the bridging point of view. So now see here how to give the naming of bridging polynuclear complexes. Already I clearly explained what is the polynuclear complexes. If any one of the coordination compound contains more than 2 central metal atom, that is called polynuclear complexes. So see here, the complexes having, see Nana definition, the complexes having 2 or more acceptor metal atoms are called polynuclear complexes. See carefully here, the complexes having 2 or more acceptor metals atoms are called polynuclear complexes. 2 or more acceptor atoms are bridging together through the certain ligand, it's called bridging ligand. So once again I repeated, the complexes having 2 or more acceptor metal atoms are called polynuclear complexes. If 2 or more acceptor atom are bridging together through a certain ligand, that's called bridging ligand. So bridging ligands is nothing but 2 ligands are there, they are arranged in the bridging point of view. Similarly, polynuclear complexes means more than 2 central metal atoms are there. Those compounds are generally polynuclear complexes. Now see in the right side column. So now see here example from the category of bridging polynuclear complexes. See Nana, carefully observe here. H2O takens 4, FeOH, OH, FeH2O takens 4, overall square bracket apama SO4 to the. So here this compound name is tetra aqua ion 3. See here, tetra aqua ion 3. Before the ligands, if the bridging ligands are there, before the bridging ligand you will put mu letter. So here tetra aqua iron 3 mu dihydroxo tetra aqua iron 3 sulfate. So now here dihydroxo are the ligands. So before dihydroxo, two ligands are connected through the bridging linkage. Before the ligands, compulsory to put mu word. So this compound name is, first compound name is tetra aqua ion 3 mu dihydroxo tetra aqua ion 3 sulfate. Okay, Nana? These are the polynuclear complexes name. My dear students, from this category, all examples are very, very important in board level because of they are asking a UPSC name of the polynuclear complexes. They are asking name of the polynuclear complexes. So now one more time to see here. First example, tetra aqua ion 3 mu dihydroxo tetra aqua ion 3 sulfate. Now second example, see Nana, NH3 taken 4 times, CO is connected with NH2 group, also NO2 group, and CO NH3 taken 4 and NO3 4. So in this compound, the name is, see carefully, tetraamine cobalt 3, because of see here, tetraamine cobalt 3, then tetraamine cobalt 3 mu amido means NH2 group irukana, the cyanide name that ligand name is the amido. So mu amido aprama mu nitro, mela NH2 is there, down NO2 is there, that's why mu amido. And one more, not the same ligands. In this example, second example, two different ligands are there, that's why before the ligand name mu amido and mu nitro aprama nitro tetraamine cobalt 3 nitrate, nitrotetramine cobalt 3 nitrate. So once again see Nana, this compound name is tetraamine cobalt 3 mu amido mu nitro tetraamine cobalt 3 nitrate. So this is the long name of the given second example IUPAC name, tetraamine cobalt 3. Mu means before the ligand, compulsory you will put mu. Why? Because of the ligands connected through the bridging linkages. So if the any two ligands connected to the bridging ligands, before the ligand name you will put mu. So tetraamine cobalt 3 mu amido mu nitro tetraamine cobalt 3 nitrate. Okay na? Aprama third example, see here, in this third example, En2CO NH OH CO En2. So here ethylene diamine is there, two groups of ethylene diamine, and aprama NH group and OH group also there here. In the compound name sinana bis means two ethylene groups are there, bis ethylene diamine cobalt 3, this one, bis ethylene diamine cobalt 3, then mu amido, NH group irukana amido, so mu amido and mu hydroxo bis ethylene diamine cobalt 3 ion. So this is the IUPAC name of this third example, bis ethylene diamine cobalt 3 mu amido mu hydroxo bis ethylene diamine cobalt 3 ion. Okay, Nana? So now here laser light is not working properly. So focus students, example, third example, see once again, bis ethylene diamine cobalt 3 mu amido mu hydroxo bis ethylene diamine cobalt 3 ion. Next fourth example, see here, CrO2 taken 2 times, CrOH and CrC2O4 taken 2, overall square bracket 4 minus the overall square bracket 4 minus. So this compound name is fourth example, Anna. See the name in yellow color letters. So fourth example, dioxalato, because of 2C2O4 irukana, appo dioxalato chromium ligands, bridge ligands same category. Appo NiH mu dihydroxo. Ipo ligands are different is there na, different names, but in this given example, fourth example, the ligands are same category, so it's linked with bridging. So dioxalato chromium 3 mu dihydroxo dioxalato chromium 3 ion. Okay nana? So here right side left side repeated groups are there, but in between of the repeated groups the ligands connected through the bridging. So such kind of the compounds are names dioxalato chromium 3 mu dihydroxo dioxalato chromium 3 ion. This is the fourth compound IUPAC name. And last and final compound ma, see here C6H5. So C6H5 is nothing but phenyl group. Appo ethyl phenyl group is the left side, 3 phenyl group left side. Upper my right side also 3 phenyl group. In between of 2 palladium and phosphorus and chlorine is there. So this compound is very difficult to say IUPAC name, but properly to observe this compound name, my dear students. Compound name is chlorotriphenyl. See nana, chlorotriphenyl phosphine palladium 2 mu dichlorochlorotriphenyl phosphine palladium 3. So once again, chlorotriphenyl phosphine palladium 2 mu dichlorochlorotriphenyl phosphine palladium 2. So these are the difficult coordination compound IUPAC name. Now in this session I successfully completed combination of cationic anionic species and also nomenclature of bridging polynuclear complexes. In my next session we are going to discuss isomerism in the coordination compounds.